Were you down there?
Yeah.
Dude, I was waiting. Yeah, I was standing there. I had my sign. I was like, where are they?
Dang it,
so
dude.
great.
Oh, so good. We are in Switzerland and we're coming up on 24 hours of being awake. Not that I could sleep on the plane. Christoph, however, slept just fine in his bed, first class. But we're here and we're slowly making our way to our first destination, which is a tiny hamlet called Wengen, which is so small and up in the mountains, they don't even really allow cars. So it should be cool when we get there. We did a mad scramble to unpack our things and to get changed. And now we're gonna go grab a baguette and head up and do a little run below the Eiger. Probably more of a hike than a run, up to a hut at the base of the Eiger. So we planned that in about 5 minutes. I have no idea how it will turn out. But we're gonna take the tram up to Kleinscheindicker. Get ready for wrong and poor pronunciations over the next couple videos. They will be coming at you at lightning speed. But I'm slightly delirious from a lack of sleep and food. But right now I'm just eating the scenery and getting eager to get out.
You cannot get a cooler place than this. If right now you aren't just totally freaking out from this view, then obviously the camera's not doing it justice. It's like a balmy 69 degrees out right now, maybe like a 5-knot wind. And did everyone leave Europe just because we were coming into town? We're gonna get out and run or do whatever. Number one, to just try to get on the clock quicker, on the European clock. Because I guarantee if we stopped for 2 minutes, we'd fall asleep and pass out for 12 hours. And then number two, you never know how long good weather is gonna last, so you have to move while the sun is out. We're gonna try to do that. But I have to go get some food and put it in my mouth. I'm sure Christoph's gonna wanna have, you know, some delicacy here in town. He'll find it. He sniffs it out just like he does deals online. I told you Christoph would be here. Look where Christoph is right now.
What do you? We got jamon serrano. I think we're gonna go with some. It's like a prosciutto.
How about I buy, you make?
Yeah. Just kidding.
I'm sure you would believe me if I told you that normally this train is jam-packed with people, wall to wall. So many trekking poles, you can't walk up and down the roads without tripping over them. With Switzerland opening just 2 weeks ago, our hope is that this place will be empty for our whole trip. And it's supposed to rain, and so we're also hoping we might get a couple days of decent weather. Just took the train from Wengen up to Kleinscheindicker and Scheidegg. And typical Europe, just empty. You know, no one's here and sunny. So sunny, empty, and wow. It honestly is mind-blowing. I know I'm gonna say that a million times. It's just like 8 levels above what you find in the United States anywhere. Okay, so you have waterfalls, restaurants, real happy cows, unlike the California ones. Beautiful puffy clouds, green everywhere. And we're in Europe, and there are 0 people. We've seen 0 people on this hike today. Freaking way. That's crazy. How cool would it be that wingsuit, jump off and turn the corner?
See, there's the observatory right there.
Dang, this is awesome.
We're up here at the Guggi Hut, and we've met some nice locals who have really enjoyed Matt's energy as we've been up here.
Geile Siechen.
Geile Siechen.
Geile Siechen.
Geile Siechen.
Yeah,
I can't say it like you, but
You have to really target.
yeah, you'll have to find out. You'll have to go to Wikipedia and find out.
I don't know if I can remember it.
It's great, cool, and a bit of craziness. Definitely.
This was a random day hike we just picked kind of off the map, and the payoff was huge. I'm hoping this is just the seat warmer or the pre-game for what's going to be our Swiss adventure week. But if this was the only day of good weather, I would be happy because we've spent it well. But now we got to head back down some 2,800 feet and then to the train station, but then we have to run all the way down to Wengen.
We just got to this hut, and it might be the coolest day of the week, but it's just the first day, so we're going down. The goal is not to drop this camera because it is a little bit slippery and a tiny bit dangerous.
That's good? Okay, we'll see you, 20 minutes. Or 10? Okay, all right, we'll hurry. Thank you, bye-bye.
What just happened, Christoph?
10 minutes, we gotta be there for dinner. I just got myself into a sprint.
We just realized that it's 8:30 and this is a resort town and there's not a lot of tourists because Switzerland just opened up, so we're gonna run and get our bratwurst before it closes and then run back down to where we're staying. We ran, but we got here in time for some hot brat, and now we're gonna, well, at least Matt and I are gonna get some fries and some bratwurst, and then continue our journey down to where we're staying the evening. But it's pretty great watching the sunset while waiting for a hot meal in a somewhat warm building. This feels really European, what we're doing right now. I've never felt so European. The guys were upset that I hustled them through dinner, and the waiter was shocked that I asked for the check. but I don't want to sit around here any longer than I have to. The motivation to run down to town diminishes rapidly as we sit here and eat in this warm environment with these views. Gotta get these boys moving, or they'll stay here permanently for the rest of the trip. This isn't a vacation. Look it up at the Jungfrau. Our plan is to do that in the morning. First train is at 7:45 and it's an hour 25-minute train ride. So definitely will not be an early morning, which is fine with us because we've got to go get some breakfast in town. And it's a relatively quick climb, about 2.5 miles, 2,500 feet. You buy a ticket if you're like us and you're a bunch of tourist climbers. You buy a ticket up to the Jungfrau Lick, which is not how you pronounce that, but I love saying it that way. And then you walk out on the glacier and around the back and up the side, and boom, you're there, just as easy as it sounds. Or not.
There was one time when I was riding down the mountain and someone dropped a goo and I thought, oh, this is awesome. I'm gonna drink. I'm running down the mountain in the middle of nowhere. There's a refrigerator with a really cute house built around it with nice little flowers and freaking cheese from cows, which are freaking right there. That's amazing. That's blowing my mind. Like, you want happy cows? They're not in California. That guy is freaking happy. Listen to his bell. He has cowbell going on, and his freaking cheese is right here. I bet he comes up and has some cheese tonight. Is everyone like super trustworthy in Europe or something? There's no way you could put this in downtown LA and put cheese.